All right, the next part of our section is multiplying binomials. So we're just going to be using our FOIL method to simplify. So again, remember, we have to multiply like terms together. So we're going to multiply the numbers outside of our radicals together, and then the numbers inside of our radicals. And if we can simplify, then we need to simplify. And we do need to keep in mind that in order to multiply radicals, they have to have the same root. So if they don't have the same root, then we can't multiply them together. But if they do, then we're allowed to. All right, so looking at 21, we're just going to FOIL. So we would take 3 times 2, so that would be 6. And then 3 times 4 square root of 5. Okay, so we're going to multiply the 3 to the 4, so that would be 12. And then the square root of 5 just kind of tags along. And then we go to our next term, so same thing. So 2 square root of 5 times 2. So again, we're going to multiply the 2 to the number on the outside of the radical. So 2 times 2 would be 4. So then this will be 4 square root of 5 for that one. And then for our last set, again, we're going to multiply the outside numbers and then the inside numbers together. So 2 times 4 is 8. And the square root of 5 times square root of 5 is square root of 25. And now we're going to simplify and combine like terms. So let's start with simplifying our radical. So we know that the square root of 25 is 5, and it's multiplication. So this is really asking us to take 8 times 5, which will then simplify to be 40. So now our like terms would be 6 and 40, so that's 46 if we combine them. And then here when we're adding, we have the exact same radical, so we can take 12 plus 4, which is 16, and then we'll still have the square root of 5. And when we're writing these, we should always write the term with the radical last. All right, next one, same idea. So we're going to just FOIL. So 4 square root of 3 times 3 square root of 2. So then we multiply the outsides. So 4 times 3 is 12. Square root of 3 times square root of 2 is the square root of 6. And then we go to our next term. So 4 square root of 3 times negative 6 will be negative 24 square root of 3. Next one, so 5 square root of 2 times 3 square root of 2. So 5 times 3 is 15. Square root of 2 times square root of 2 is the square root of 4. And then we're on to the next one. So 5 square root of 2 times negative 6 is negative 30 square root of 2. And then we're just going to simplify and try to combine if we can. So for our radical, we can simplify the square root of 4 to be 2. And then again, that's multiplication. So we're really taking 15 times 2, which gives us 30. And then as I'm looking here, we don't have any like terms because our radicals aren't the same. So I'm just going to start by writing 30 in the front. And then we'll have plus 12 square root of 6 minus 24 square root of 3 minus 30 square root of 2. And this would be our final simplified answer. And really the order that you write those in, I'm not going to be picky about. So I would just prefer the number without the radical to be in front.